Hi, I'm Alex Pault, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Talking Timepieces. I apologize if my voice is a little muffled. I'm going to speak as clearly as I can. I'm here at my friend Yefim's shop, ZeitWert, in Wiesbaden. And so, by law, we're wearing masks right now, but we thought we'd come by and talk a little bit about some of the nice pieces that you've got here. Yefim, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Alex. Thank you. Nice to have you here the third time, I think.
Well, friend of the show. I love coming by here. You always have so many interesting older pieces to look at. Everybody can show the new pieces, but the vintage is where the really cool stuff is.
Exactly. As you probably all know, ZeitWert is, has hands-on vintage watches and, like pieces that you're not going to find every day. And I have prepared 3 of them we have in stock. As you see, maybe start with a really, a really gorgeous piece here in a row. The Omega triple date. A nice complication.
Triple date is always a nice complication.
Yeah, and this one is, very elegant, very classy, and very old. This is from 47 actually.
Beautiful piece with moon phase.
Yeah, you got the moon phase, you got the date, you got the months, you got a small second. And,
well, let's zoom in.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a close look, and then you can tell me a little bit more about it when we zoom back out.
Yeah,
okay?
Let's do. Well, actually, this is the most beautiful Omega watch we have those days in our store. This triple calendar is over 70 years old and still in a good shape. 18-karat gold case with no major signs of polish, etc. Beautiful lugs. I would call them still sort of Art Deco lugs. As you can see, there are small holes in the case to adjust different functions. Now coming to the functions, as you can see, triple date calendar with moon phase has 2 hands for hour and minutes. Of course, the small hand, which is a second hand. See, I wound it up a little bit, and the small second hand starts to run. Yeah. You got a beautiful patina on the moon phase here. Now, of course, you got the day, you got the months here, and you got the date, which is indicated with the outer pointer here. Just
the outer track.
Yeah, the outer track. This is a beautiful, beautiful blue hand. Those details are just amazing.
And the two-tone?
No, it's not a two-tone.
Oh, the other one was the two-tone.
Yeah, so it's a full gold. It's a full gold case, 18 karat. And again, the shape is great. The tritium dots on the indices probably have some small signs of wear and tear, but I think it's normal. The overall condition is just really amazing, and those watches are maybe a handful on the market those days. And the triple calendar, become so popular in the last couple of years. A lot of brands jumped on this type of watches. On this type of complications, and started producing them. But this one is a vintage, is a true, genuine vintage Omega triple calendar piece.
And how much is it?
We have it right now priced at €5,250.
Excellent. That's so our audience may be interested.
I hope so. Come to ZeitWert.
Excellent. Thanks a lot. And so we'll turn the camera around again. So that was the beautiful triple date moon phase. That's a really nice piece.
Yeah, it's a very rare piece, and there are not lots of pieces of that kind of watch around those days. And it's 70 plus years old. It's an 80-karat gold. The case is beautiful, very elegant, very classy, timeless basically.
I'd put it on a black strap, I must admit. I put it on a black crocodile or an alligator, then it would pop.
Well, there is a lot of freedom to play with the bands, and to combine it with different colors, etc. We're about to get the archive extract for this particular watch from Omega. So I've requested it. It's a very great service by Omega, so you can go on the website and request an archive extract.
Very cool.
So we've done this. It's about to come a couple of weeks time. So now then we got the full clarity about the origin and about,
exactly,
and about the date it has been produced. It could be 47 or 46.
Cool. So what's the next one now?
The next one now I would like to jump on to change brands is Longine. Longine is is known brand. It's has been around on the market for a long time.
A lot of heritage in Longine.
Yeah, and it's a traditional brand.
And this is beautiful, just so classic, small seconds.
Absolutely.
And the beautiful part is a small watch like this, it can still be worn with a suit in a nice discreet situation, because 34, 36 millimeter watches are still pretty in at the dress level.
Exactly. It's actually decent in diameter, in case diameter. It's about 34 something, maybe with a crown 35. And again, the dial is just beautiful. It's got a small second, it's so reduced, it's so calm. You're looking at the dial and you're not getting distracted, you're not getting nervous about all the functions you have. There are no functions in a small second, 2 hands, that's all you need basically. It's very classy.
Classic.
Yeah, and I mean it's a manufactured movement in there.
So let's zoom in and take a closer look.
Well, now we're taking a close eye on the Longine watch. So this one, beautiful piece with a very clear, calm dial with a small second, is from the late 50s, and it's quite a reasonable diameter, case diameter. It's, you know, could be easily worn those days, because the trend is coming back to wear smaller watch if it comes to case diameter. It's a 2 hands with a small second again. Must have in a collection, I think, for watch enthusiasts, because it's such a timeless, beautiful watch.
It is. So, that really is a nice watch. It really is a beautiful piece.
I like it.
I'm glad we had the opportunity to take a look at it. So, and now the next one?
Well, coming back to Omega, because we are quite...
another small second.
Yeah, another small second. I think if it comes to small second, it's so timeless, it's so calm, it's so classy, and but you don't have necessarily to reduce it on this, so you can wear it at any occasion. Now this particular one is a bumper automatic.
Oh, it is.
So it's a little bit of fancy wearing it on the hand first time. So because it's, you know, it's shaky in there. But
are you able to open this up for us to take a look?
Yes.
Okay, good. So when we turn the camera around, we'll take a quick look inside, so you can see what a bumper movement really looks like.
Exactly. And now the interesting part on this watch is it's around early 50s, maybe late 40s. It's got a beautiful patina on the dial, and it's a two-tone watch. And now two-tone watches are quite in those days. And it's rose gold and steel with a screw down back. We will have a...
Yeah, we'll zoom in close, because I really want you all to see how the lugs match up against that beautiful steel. So let's flip the camera.
Let's do that.
Go.
So now I'm going to open the Omega with a bumper automatic movement. So as you can see, it's a screw down back, and I already has sort of loosened up the case back. So here you go. Now, as you can see, there's a small weight moving up and down, and so this is called back and forth. So this is called the bumper automatic. So there's no central rotor. That is basically.
No, keep it in that same frame. And hold it up like that a little bit too, so you can.
Good. Yeah.
Bring it down a little bit. Let me zoom out a little. There we go.
Okay, as you can see, it's a beautiful movement. It's this rose gold, typical Omega manufactured movement. So the bumper automatic movements has been along with Omega, and
it doesn't go all the way around.
Yeah, it doesn't go all the way around. So it has maybe something over 180, maybe 200 degrees movement. So this is the bumper automatic, and this beautiful Omega.
Okay, hold it still for a second. I'm going to zoom back in. Hold it still for a second. Let me zoom in nice and tight. That's a beautiful movement. That really is a beautiful movement.
Okay.
Okay, and let me zoom out. and we'll switch around again. So, that was another nice look at a really nice piece.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you taking the time, Yefim, to let me come in here and look at some of these pieces of history. I mean, it's not just chronology, it's not just horology, it's history.
Yeah, it's history, and those are watches that has been made with so much love. And you're not going to find a lot of those watches that we have on stock around those days.
Very cool. So thanks for taking the time to be with us, and hopefully I'll be able to do this without the mask soon.
Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you.